Alright, so I got my 3D printed slider mod installed on here now. It's been feeling real smooth and been working out okay over the pavement. This is about to be first time taking it on the dirt. I'm gonna ride around for a little bit on the dirt trails by my house, and then I think maybe later on, maybe tomorrow morning, I'll take this apart and look at it and see if there's any crazy signs of wear or if it looks like we're doing good. And then I'll ride it all week and then check it next weekend. Ride it on those Bishop trails, see how it does there. And if it does good there and there's no signs of wear after a week of Bishop, I'd say it's probably going to be pretty good. I'll probably check it every week for a while until I trust it, and then maybe move on to, every month. Yeah, it's kind of amazing that we're replacing the stock sliders with 3D printed stuff. Kind of seems like that's like a really important piece that holds everything together. Probably going to be a little nervous for a while until I forget about it. Oh man, it feels so good though. So much better. Dirt's feeling pretty good. Suspension feels great over every obstacle. Everything just happens so much faster now. It's like the suspension was going too slow for everything that was happening. It was like a little bit behind, so it just was a rough ride. Still really good on all the big drops, but that's because you just power through all that friction. See how it takes all this chatter. Oh yeah, it's so much better. Try it out. Kind of wasn't looking where I was going. I went right into the bad spot. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Now this is gonna be the real test on the slider system. Hopefully, I mean, luckily, it's not a hot day today. First time in a while that it hasn't been. Had all that rain yesterday. Oh man, it's feeling so smooth. I can actually hear it rebounding. Might want to slow the rebound down a bit. No, it feels so good though. I feel like I'm just suspended. Just sounds a little weird. Hear those MOSFETs groaning. Alright. It's a little tricky coming up. Take my time getting into it. Oh, okay. That's easier than I remember. Maybe because I'm on a suspension wheel now. Never ridden the S22 out here yet, actually. Ooh, handling those brake bumps. But this is where I learned how to ride my RS. It was like my third day riding. I was already out on this trail. I stayed on like the big open fire roads for the first day. Maybe it was my second day I actually took the trail. I had to fix my wheel after the first day though, because I dropped it down a fire road trying to step off going down a hill. I wasn't like confident in my line, and barely knew how to ride the thing, so yeah, jumped off. You know, brand new rider, so no leash at all. Still had gear, like all the pads from mountain biking, so I ended up getting a bunch more gear after started riding unicycles. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, felt good. Yeah, so far this is just amazing. You really have to feel it. You'd have to know what a stock S22 feels like, and then hit some shit on this. I think I went the wrong way. No, I think we're good. We'll see. Which way do I want to go though? And I think there's some jumps I want to do. They're this way. Which way? Probably should have gone the other way, but I think I also know how to get there going this way. It's all just a bunch of loops. Pretty sure if I go this way, I will find what I seek. But not very good, crazy jumps or anything, but they're something. And they're right by my house, so we play on them. They're a nice and rocky little creek. Oh my gosh. Suspension's just so much better. Let's go faster. It just it's crazy how different it feels. Alright, so I think these are my little jumps. They looked a lot bigger when I was on an RS. And when I had barely started riding. But I could pretty much just bunny hop that shit. That's not a very big gap at all. Let's do them all! That one's probably the bigger one. This one's taller, but it's very short. And you go whee over that one. And then whee over that one. Yeah, they're pretty small. As long as you're going like 10 miles an hour, you're gonna clear it. That was definitely the flat, and it felt real good. Just gonna see how far that little kick up of dirt right there. Yeah, this thing's doing great. Holy shit. Editor, don't put that part in. There we go. Stay on the Singletrack. If I were a mountain biker, I'd probably be out here because, oh god, because there's horse shit out here. That's why. Not because the dirt's really nice. Oh, there's the horse shitters. Thank God they're not on my trail. Hopefully the horse doesn't even notice me. And I'm gone. There is Canyon Lake, a little wakeboard park area. See the little wedge. Woohoo! That was slippery. Alright, so now just keep going on this trail. I'm gonna try to take a shortcut to the drops, but I know I'll get to them eventually if I just stay on this loop. So let's do that. Everything feels good so far. We've been doing some pretty good stuff. Ain't going too easy on it. A little slippery through here. More wet than normal. I really wish I had a camera just watching the suspension work the whole time. There's some sections where I'm like, oh, I wonder what happened. How far did it go there? Whew. It's slippery. That 40, at least 40 psi in the tire. Oh man, don't slip off that wood. I usually come from over here. Right turn, okay. Alright, where? Oh, I usually come from that turn there. I usually go the other way, so everything looks different this way. But I know where I'm at now. I just need to make a right turn somewhere. Let's see how fast we can cruise through here. All this action-y stuff. No, I'm probably gonna get lost if I go this way. Yeah. That's the one I did earlier. Okay. Drops are this way. There's a couple of little baby jumps after the drop. I think the first jumps I did on the RS, I thought they were, I think the first one was pretty easy. The second one I cased like a ton. Drop time. Let's do a bigger one. Oh, nice. That was definitely the flat. Nice jumpies. Very nice. I'll go do that again because it's fun. Better look at that jump. I'm probably landing really far. Slower this time, but I should still make it. Yeah, plenty. Cruising at the jumps. Super nice. This one has no landing. Ugh. Thank God we got suspension. I hope this bridge don't break. That would suck. Probably take a good portion of the bridge to my face if it did. I think my buddy fell off this little path on his motorcycle once. Definitely skinny. Don't want to clip a pedal here. And it's like off camber, spitting you off to the side too. It's all kinds of bad. Oh, there's the horses again. Trying to climb this thing. Oh, that would have been a lot harder in dry, dusty conditions. These are fucking pretty big. Really shitty though. Oh boy, what have I found here? I didn't see these before. I can do this guy pretty easily. Super chill. I'm gonna make these out. Super chill. Alright, yeah, let's try to get this little line here. Looks like I can take this guy right into it. So let's do that the way it was meant to be. That was a really weird shape. I didn't clear that last one. That first one with the tires, man, I wasn't ready for that transition. That transition was really weird. Really short, really steep. Oh, and there's a bump right before it. Nice. That felt good. Flying over that last one now. Oh, let's check some stuff out. Maybe a little bit of movement. They did mention something about creeping or something. Being a thing. You can also see some friction there. But it seems to be solid for being able to take everything I've been giving it right now. Casing shit. Lots of bumpy terrain. I think everybody's mentioned that the print needs to be retightened once you kind of wear it in a little bit, because the plastic obviously is gonna get smashed in. We gotta cinch them screws down again. So I will maybe stop the jumping, but super stoked I found this little line. I think it was always here. I think it was here last time I came out, but it wasn't very cleaned up. So yeah, it looks like somebody went through here and shaped everything again. Thank you to whoever did that. It was not me. This looks like a nice trail. Oh, buddy. I never did this on the RS, but it doesn't even look like anything now that I have this under me. flying. Feels so great. I love these little roller things. Why couldn't King Song make the right sliders in the first place? Whoa. Got a little squirrely there. And we're back. Coming in hot. These rocks are just nothing now. Well, I think I'll stop recording once I get to the road. I think we'll get back to the wheel later on today and disassemble it, check out the sliders, make sure I take some videos and pictures of that, and then yeah, I'll whip this edit together and get it on YouTube so that everybody can have a look. But yeah, I swear it just feels so good compared to the stock stuff. I don't think my shock has that big of a difference. My shock is just more tunable than the stock shock, but I had this shock on here with the stock sliders, you know, until basically this ride. And yeah, the sliders are just such a difference.